drip, that's water, call that boss. You check my squad and they gon' be in cost. You better be prepared to take a loss. I left my enemies dripping, but it ain't sauce. It ain't sauce, no it ain't sauce. Yeah, enemies dripping, but it ain't sauce. No it ain't sauce, no it ain't sauce. Yeah, enemies dripping, but it ain't sauce. It ain't sauce, it ain't sauce.
Hello people, it's your boy Arsenal Smith and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be reacting to Him, produced by Jordan Peele and directed by Justin Tipton. So I literally, and I mean literally, just got back from watching it. So sadly I wasn't able to see The Conjuring, but we was able to see Him. We made some time to see this movie, and besides, this was the movie that this was the movie that I was really expecting to see, especially because I love sports. I love basketball. I love football. So this was really the one that I really wanted to actually see the most. Conjuring, let's just say, this isn't going to be a full review. This isn't a Conjuring review, but I'm going to just say I give it like a 5. Like a 5 out of 10. We'll just keep it short. 5 out of 10. But, yeah. Before I talk about this, before I get into the review, I just want to say first, regardless of what I say, this is not a Jordan Peele movie. This is a Justin Tipton movie. So whether that be good or bad, this is not a Jordan Peele movie. Jordan Peele didn't, at the end of the film, when we're looking at the credits, just to clarify and make sure, he is nothing but a producer. Him and one other person. He is just a producer. It is just produced. Like, it is nothing else, nothing more. So everything else was Justin Tipton, his direction, him writing it, and someone else that wrote part of it. That is it. It is nothing to do with Jordan Peele. For Jordan, freaking Get Out, Us, or Nope. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name. It's not gonna be like any of those three. Not at all. So don't expect to be, mind you, me saying that, I sadly have to say this movie is kind of a letdown. Very much a letdown. Once the movie ended, I walked immediately out the theater. Like, it was no moment of breath, nothing. Like, I walked immediately out the theater. I'm gonna try not to spoil it, because me reviewing this, technically me reviewing this, it would be the day before or the night before Friday. So it will come out technically tomorrow. Today's the 18th. This review will probably come out the 19th. But yeah, like there's no. I'm sorry, but like it's just no. It's just not. It's very disappointing. Very, very lackluster. I just and it really pains me to say this, because I was rooting for you, Justin. I wanted this to be good. I wanted this to work, and I'm gonna do a somewhat of a spoiler section, because most of the stuff I really want to talk about, I can't. Especially what I think would have made the film a little bit better. It probably wouldn't have made it the best, but I think it would have been better than the ending that they did. But I don't know. It's like, so IGN released something, and people was going crazy about the reviews and the review that I gave. They gave it a 4 out of 10. And I know IGN has different reviewers and people that react to the stuff. But, we're known for not trusting IGN. So I went in there with high hopes. What IGN described is pretty much exactly what the film is. Almost exactly what the film is. This film is basically just a bunch of good-looking scenes. A bunch of beautiful, like, there's some moments that are beautiful, like great shots, great cinematography, some great camera movements, great colors and contrast. But the film just has no plot. There is no, like, story. It's like scenes are just happening. Like scenes are just randomly happening, and there's no like build up to a scene. There's no like context. Like we I think like we get on the Dark Knight for like not having exposition. This film needed more exposition. Like we needed more time with people talking and having like actually doing stuff. Like we did movies that have style or substance, or they don't have a story at all, and it's just cinematics. Well, picture that, but like times 10. Like this film has no story. Like you would like. Well, clearly there's a story. There's a story, but like in the context of like actually watching the film, you're going to be a little lost. You're not, because you will be watching one scene, and then it just jumps to another scene, and then it just jumps to another scene, and then it just jumps to another scene. It's like there's no like flow. Like there's no flow from scene to scene. It just stuff just happens. Like that's like really my major criticism. The acting was fine. The acting was fine. I didn't really have too many problems. People are gonna hate me a little bit. In my personal opinion, there's no knock at Marlon. I didn't like his performance that much. I don't like it, and I usually like Marlon Wayans and stuff, but I didn't really like his performance that much. It was okay. It was okay. Everyone else was pretty fine. The family, that his family generic. But Marlon, I just let me pull up the cast. I just let me like Tyreek, he's fine. Julia Guapde 4000, Taria Watt, like everyone else, fine. Like I don't, the main character, yeah, fine. Like I don't, it's like Marlon tried to be threatening. He tried to be funny at times. It just didn't work for me. Like like not at all. Like like we needed something. We needed something like obscure, like someone very, very like what you get in the trailers. In a way, is pretty much what you get in this film. Like that's probably the extension of like the crazy, at least for me. Excuse me. For me, I feel like we kind of needed that Nicolas Cage long legs. Like I needed something like this was going to be very unsettling, like very unsettling. Like I wanted to be scared to even watch football after this, but I don't get that. You won't get that, like at all, like at all. But yeah, outside of that, but his acting wasn't terrible or nothing. It's just I don't know, like he I don't know if he needed more direction. I don't know if he needed to amp it up a little bit, like he has his moments, but it just didn't work for me. He just didn't fully work for me. Yeah, like literally the acting was fine. The film is beautifully shot. Once again, it looks fine. It's it's okay. Like it looks good. But it's mostly like the plot. It's just all. It's like it just doesn't. It, what's the main character's name? Cameron. It's like Cameron will go from walking on the field. Will go from walking on the field, and then I guess it would be like almost like the segues. It would be like a crazy weird transition, and then we get to like a scene of him just in the car. Like it just be something random. Like it like, and it's not like, oh, he's going from, oh, I'm about to leave. I'm gonna be leaving out tomorrow, and then it's like a big slow music a big build up. The music comes on, and then we transition him in the car on his way to something. It's like he'll be doing something totally different from what he's just doing to something else totally different, then to something else totally different. And I'm like, what? Like, can we get like some actual good segues to these scenes? Can we get like a build up to them? Like, there's no. It's like shit just happens. Like, there's no. It's like no flow. Like, there's no flow, and it feels like he was trying to really just do a bunch of really cool scenes. Has some nice. There's a bunch of symbolism in here. Clearly, he put like have nice symbolism, but he just did not put a story. Like he did not really focus on the story. Like the story feels second nature, like so second nature. Like it don't feel like that was the focus at all. And I feel like that's where the movie really hurts. It really hurts because if the movie, the main part of the movie is the story. You know, the character development and getting character from plot one to plot two. From point A to point B to point C. You know, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I don't want to be too hard on him because technically this is only his second film. He hasn't really made has not really made anything else. So I don't want to be too harsh on him. But like I gotta be real here. Like it wasn't like it felt like something was missing. It really felt like stuff was missing. And like he really just did not focus on the story. Like he really just wanted some really cool visuals. Like this will almost be like the film almost feels like something I would show a studio. I would almost show a studio to get me like it would be like a pre-film. Like something to show the studio that, oh, okay, this is the premise. This is something to just show y'all what I can do. This is the type of work I can do in a film. Like that's what it feels like. It don't feel like this is supposed to be an actual film. And I found out the film was supposed to be GOAT. The film was actually supposed to be titled GOAT, and I'm actually happy it wasn't titled GOAT because I mean, I guess him would be fitting. Is more fitting, but at the same time, it's like, and literally, like I would basically just tell you that what you see in the trailer or what you think this film is exactly what it is. That's for those that don't want to be spoiled. Which all I'm gonna say is what you think the film is exactly what it is. It's exactly what you think it is. There's no like redirection or twist. Even I would even have like even if the film was going to be predictable and lead somewhere where we know it's going, I would at least want the build up to that to be like a great payoff. Like the build up to it to feel nice. But even that was off. Like it didn't feel like that. It just felt like once again like just a couple of scenes just being mashed together and then bam, we're at the end. Bam, we're here. Bam, we're here. Bam, we're here. Bam, we're here. Now we're at the end of the movie. Like it didn't feel like nothing flowed together. Like I wanted more time while he was away on the trip. I wanted more time to see, like, is his family worried about him? Like, do they care that he's gone? I wanted more. I wanted more, like, of this scene, or I wanted more of this scene. Like, we don't get none of that. It's like literally just shit just happens, and it was a little frustrating at times because I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere, but then it just cuts to something else, and I'm like, why? Why does it do this? But let me give a final verdict. Me personally, I might need to watch it again. On a good day, it might be a 5. Like this is definitely a film I would say. Wait, this is definitely like a Netflix film that you will just be scrolling on Netflix and find it and be like, this movie looks interesting. Yeah, I'll give it. Yeah, like I would go no higher than a 5, no lower than a 3. So me, I'm like in the middle. I always try to find a middle ground. So I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. That's just me. Almost like a 4. It's mostly a disappointment. Then it's not bad. Like the film isn't trash. I mean, a 4 is a little below average, but yeah, it ain't trash. It's just it needed more time to cook in the oven. Like Justin kind of wasted such a great potential, especially with you talking about being in the sports world and the sacrifice that you have to make, and it possibly involving some demonic shit like the Illuminati or stuff like that. Like you really like that was such a great premise, and you kind of botched it just a little bit, kind of botched it. And it's like, but I give it like a 4 out of 10. I give it a 4 out of 10. I might need to watch it again, but like I said in the beginning, don't go in here thinking this is Jordan Peele. All of the promotion and that stuff is saying Jordan Peele. He is just a producer. So don't be thinking, oh, Jordan Peele really let us down with it. No, Jordan Peele was not a director. He was just the producer. Just the producer. So don't go in there expecting to get out or us. Do not. Do not go in there thinking that, because you definitely will be let down. I'm telling you. He was just a producer. This is Justin Tipper's work. So not to say that's why it's bad. I mean, well, but the point is, it's not his movie. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 10. So if you don't want to get spoiled, I'm gonna do a little bit of spoilers, just a little bit, especially mostly on the stuff that especially with the ending. That's really where the spoilers come from, because most of the stuff, it's really in the Like, this is another one of those films where it's like most of the stuff you see is in the trailers. Like those like real cool moments are in the trailers. But whatever. But yeah, 4 out of 10. That's my final ranking. So if you don't want to get spoiled, get out, leave now, come back after you watch the film. Blah blah blah. Bing bada boop. But if you're staying, stay tuned. But if you're leaving, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. All right. If you're still here, you're about to get spoiled. So you decided to stay. That's your fault if I say anything that you didn't want to hear. All right. So basically the ending, I'm gonna just go. My main problems are with the ending. It's literally exactly what you think it is. He's basically signing his soul away. Like that's literally it. Like he's basically just signing his soul away. The way the film sets it up a little bit, in which I thought maybe this is where we was going, is that I thought maybe we was gonna kind of be like Get Out, where he's transferring his soul, or transferring his mind, body, and everything over into Cam's body, and then he takes over Cam's body, and he still remains him. He's taking over him. I thought maybe that's where we was gonna get the somewhat him part as well, but no. It's just in order to become the GOAT and become him, he has to do this stuff, take all these medications, inject himself with something to be better, and then in order to actually be him, he has to just kill the dude that was him before. And then after he does that, which is Marlon Wayans, and then after he does that, he goes out to the field and then signs a contract to be the new him, and then whoever is up next after that will take over. That's literally all it is. Yeah. Me personally, I think my idea was a little better, where it was, you would technically, it wouldn't be too much better. But at least it would have been a little bit more scarier and creepier, because it's like, oh, he's transferring his body and soul. Because in the final scenes before they fight and kill each other, before Cameron kills Marlon's character, I'm thinking that, because you see all the other football get up suits from the previous people that were before Marlon. So I'm thinking that maybe Marlon's character is not actually Marlon's character, and that maybe this is the guy, the original guy that first started this, and he's just been taking people's bodies who happen to be the greatest football players ever. Like they all was D1, they all was going to certain college, and then they all was about to get drafted to the team that I forgot to name the team, to the team that Cam was about to go to. That's how we was going to do. I thought that's how it was going to go, but no, it's just they all just put in their each other's blood as each time passes on, and getting stronger and stronger and stronger until. But I didn't think that made sense, because if Cam was already one of the top players, why would you need to boost him into? Why would you need to give him more if he was already the top? Like, outside of like the injury on his head that he had, he was already the top player. And then that's pretty much just all I had for the ending. Like, I felt like you could have mixed it up. You could have misled us. Like, you could have made us think that this was exactly what it was going to be, but it ended up switching to something else even crazier. But no, it's exactly what it is. It's just him signing his soul away and him joining this cult until it's his time to move on and switch to someone else. And then he'll be doing the same thing Marlon did. But as for like the scene stuff that I was talking about before, like, it's literally just, so let's say like in the beginning, you see him walking on the field. You see like this illusion. He gets hit on the head. So I'm guessing he's having nightmares or hallucinations or dreams. So you see him get hit on the head, and then title screen. Then you see him in the hospital. Then after you see him in the hospital, he's already on his way down to this draft party. Okay. And then you get some more seizure moments, and then he's on his way to this party. Then you get another seizure moment, and then he's already on his way to meet Marlon's character. You get a little seizure moment, and then we're automatically at a training montage. It's like there was no build up to anything. It's like shit just happens. It just goes from scene to scene. Like there's no flow to anything at all. It's like stuff just happens. Towards the very end, he goes to the party where he meets all the I'm gonna just say basically the Illuminati, or the cult leaders. He's about to meet the cult leaders. You see him drink something, and then after you see him drink something, it's just kind of a montage of stuff, and then after that, he instantly just wakes up in this X-ray that he's hovering over with ice, and then that's really it. And then like it just cuts to that, and we don't have a build up to how we got here. It's just a bunch of random scenes. You see him throw up, and then that's really it. Like there's no build up to anything. It's like shit just happens. And like I said before, there's cool scenes. Don't get me wrong, but there's no story. There's no flow. Yeah, but everything else, I mean, that's really the only spoiler is really the ending. I mean, but like I said, you can predict, like you know where this is going. You know where this is going. He's going to torture him. You're thinking he's trying to train him. And then I didn't really also like that Cam didn't really react to none of this as if it was crazy. He kind of just, like, dude, people were getting killed, throwing footballs at each other's faces. Like, he kind of just reacts to it as if this is, like, normal. I know he's going under the drugs and stuff, but it's like, dude, have some type of reaction or something. Like, you just let, like, this doesn't bother you? Like, you know? And then I don't like that he doesn't get no call from his like, he doesn't, like, his family doesn't seem worried or nothing. Like, this man has been gone for, like, days. And mind you, they put title, like, how many days it's been, like, in the movie. Like, they put it on big on the screen. So, and it skips through the days. It doesn't even, yeah, I would say it skips through the days. So, you start with day 1, and then we instantly go to day 11, and then we instantly go to day 20, then we instantly go to day 50. And I'm like, so he's been gone this long, and his, like, no cops or nothing? Like, no one's calling him? Like, what's going on? So, you know, it was a lot of plot points that I just didn't get, or I didn't understand what Justin was going for. Like, the symbolism is there, but then it started becoming forced, like where his family just started being like, "Oh, you got to be the next him. You got to be the next him. You got to be the next him." The coach is like, "You got to be the next him." The agent's like, "You got to be the next him. You got to be," like, now you're starting to force it down my throat. Pause. No Diddy. Like, you're starting to force it, and it's starting to. It's not really like you're doing a lot of telling and not showing me this, like you like a lot, and it started to get annoying. And I get the, like, you know, I get the red, like the colors, the blood, the devil, like I get all that, you know, but like you start just after a while, the stuff you were supposed to tell me, you should have showed me, and the stuff you were supposed to show me and we were supposed to build up to, you should have just told me. And it's like, come on, man. But yeah, this I overall, this he definitely needed to. There were some things he definitely needed to leave in the oven. He needed to leave them cookies in there just a little longer. But this was such a great premise. I honestly would want to see someone do it again. Like, honestly, I want someone to do it again. Do it with basketball, please. Like, or do it with rapping. You know, it's such a great premise, but he really. I'm sorry, but he wasted it. He really wasted it, and that hurts. That hurts. But yeah, like I said in the non-spoiler, 4 out of 10. It could have been worse, but it could have been a hell of a lot better. Way better. Way better. Definitely needed to focus more on story, you know. And this is just whenever he does make another film, focus more on story, you know. Your visuals are there, bro. I see your visuals, but you needed more time with the story. And I do feel like if this was Jordan Peele's, I think Jordan Peele would have put a little bit more seasoning, a little bit more flavor into what was going on. It would have been, and that ending probably would have been way more sadistic than what it actually was. So, but it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.